Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. So yes, today's video is going to be a bit of a different video than what I've done recently, which, sorry if you heard that, yeah. So what I've done recently is I've done FPL predictions, yeah. So those are the main two videos I've done recently. So yes, this is going to be a different one, which this is going to be my most anticipated movies for the rest of 2022, which as of me recording this, it is Thursday the 8th of September 2022. This should be out in about an hour and a half, which will be 8:30 Western Australian time. Yes. So let's get right into this. Yes. So this isn't in any release date order or anything. This is just, yeah. It's just movies I'm keen to see for the rest of the year, which some of these might have already came out in England or America and stuff, but I'm going off my country's release dates. Yeah. So the first one is The Ticket to Paradise, which is the one with George Clooney and Julia Roberts coming out next week. Yeah, seems like a kind of fun comedy that, I don't know, I wouldn't say we don't have, yeah. Which, I think that movie is about where they go to Bali to stop their daughter from marrying someone, yeah, but they're a divorced couple, so yeah, it's a romantic comedy kind of thing, so yeah. The next one is Paws of Fury, The Legend of Hank, which I know this one hasn't had that good of reviews over in America, yeah. But to be fair, it sounds like a movie that is going to be kind of wrong, but kind of hilarious, since it's a computer animated martial arts comedy movie that has Michael Cera being the voice of Hank, and Samuel L. Jackson's in it as well. Which I'm pretty sure this movie is meant to be a remake of the 1974 movie Blazing Saddles, which is a black comedy, a western, but it's by Mel Brooks, who I believe is actually voicing someone in this movie. Yeah, it sounds like it could be a fun hour and a half or so. Yeah. Next is one that I don't know if many people have known about. It is See How They Run, which I believe it's maybe a comedy, maybe? Yeah, it's a mystery comedy movie, it's like a whodunit kind of movie, which stars Sam Rockwell, Saoirse Ronan, Harris Dickinson, and yeah. There's a lot of other people, just they're not as well known. Yeah, so it's like an American Hollywood film producer visits London in the 1950s, who's trying to adapt this popular play into a movie, but then it goes off the rails when members of the production crew start getting murdered throughout. Yeah, I'm really sorry if this angle's annoying. Yeah, it's like they get annoyed, they get murdered, I mean. Yeah, and then it turns into an Agatha Christie style whodunit thing. So it sounds interesting. Which I will say that I don't know much about many of those mystery kind of movies. The only mystery one I can think of I've watched is Knives Out, which came out a couple years ago. Yeah. Next is Amsterdam, which I'm not going to say much about that, because once again, that's another movie that I don't know much about, but it sounds interesting. That is a period mystery comedy. Wow. Okay. But that movie's stacked with who's in it. It's got Christian Bale, it's got Margot Robbie. Need to shift that again. Yeah, it's got Margot Robbie, John David Washington, Chris Rock, Anya Taylor-Joy, Saldana, Zoe, Mike Myers, Michael Shannon, Taylor Swift, Rami Malek, Robert De Niro, and there's a couple more ones as well. But yeah, that one seems like it could be a cool yeah, could be a cool mystery again. Yeah. So I'm trying to get through this real quickly just because I know I've probably done this video way too late in the year because there's not many movies coming out again. Yeah. So next one is Black Adam, which for me, that looks like my most anticipated DC movies for ages. I'll probably say that since I'm a Dwayne The Rock Johnson fan, I just watch any movie he's in, yeah, which is good. Not good, but yeah. So I think that movie might be rebooting the DCEU, or just soft rebooting or something, which I thought Flash was going to be doing, but who knows. Yeah. So the next one is, I think it's Pixar's second movie, or maybe first movie for the year. I don't even know if it's Pixar or not, but yeah. It's a Disney one, actually. Yeah, there you go. It's Strange World, which is it's a computer animated science fiction action adventure movie starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Gabrielle Union, and Dennis Quaid and stuff. Yeah, and Lucy Liu, which it features on the Chronicle Cades, which mainly search Cade, who has been a farmer, has never had the bravery and positives with his family of explorers, but they are threatened to topple their latest and most critical mission, as they must rely on each other and be forced to put away their differences while in an uncharted and treacherous land to find a special creature that awaits. Yeah, so it's this sounds cool. Once again, I'm not going to say I don't know much about this, but yeah, it doesn't seem like something that Disney have done in the last while, except unless you can count Lightyear as that. Yeah, that comes out in November, I believe. Yeah. So the next one is the last Marvel movie for the year, which is Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, which I know that this is going to be having the loss of no Chadwick, but it actually sounds, just according to what's been talked about on the, what's been rumoured to happen in it. Yeah, so it's going to be a sequel. It's got the usual people, Letitia Wright, Lupita Nyong'o, sorry if that was so wrong, Danai Gurira, sorry if that's wrong again as well, Winston Duke, yeah, which is Dominique Thorne, who's playing Ironheart, is making her appearance in this. Martin Freeman's back. Someone's playing Namor. I cannot pronounce that name, and I don't want to because I don't want to butcher it. Yeah, so that comes out in November. It's going to be interesting, which is cool. Yeah. I wonder, since the trailer was really, I guess, what's the word? Really motivating, or so sad. It's yeah. We're getting to the bottom of this, which the next three are just going to be real quick mentions because I'm already doing this for 10 minutes and I didn't want this to be much longer. Yeah. So the next one is DC League of Super Pets, which once again, that's another Dwayne Johnson movie that is coming out this year. And Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, I think Keanu Reeves is voicing Batman. Yeah, and so on. Yeah. So it sounds like your typical kids movie that would be enjoyable by, we'll say everyone. Maybe not everyone, but yeah, you know what I mean. DC League of Super Pets. There you go, yeah. Which is cool. It's got a lot of good names cast voicing people in it, yeah. So the next is probably the most anticipated sequel from anyone, which is Avatar: The Way of Water, which I think it might be a bit too late for what they've done, but yes, who knows. I'm excited for it. I haven't seen the original Avatar in probably, let's say, years maybe. Yeah, so I'm keen for that, to jump back into the Avatar world. yeah, the last one is Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Wish, which that one has been waiting so long because the sequel that we had was the prequel, or I guess you could call it a prequel, was in 2011, and this movie seems to have been trying to be made since about 2012, but yeah, that hasn't happened. So yeah, because then it's a spin-off from Shrek, you know, and then yeah, so I'm kind of excited. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed this kind of content from me, you can click the little red subscribe button down below, but I'm not forcing you to, as I have said in so long. So yes, I'll see you next time, hopefully in a couple days for FPL again.